Adam Borics. Take a couple questions here in the room. Matt?
Hey, bud.
Hey,
It's been a little bit since we've seen you, right? So I guess, how good does it feel to be back in a fight week again and have another opportunity to get in there?
It's really good. I haven't fighting almost less than a year. I mean, I was supposed to fight in August, but my guy missed weight. I'm just excited that I really want to fight now. I train a lot, so I want to show my skill set.
Obviously, given both of your guys' position in the rankings, this seems like this is the most pivotal and important fight of your career. Is that how you're looking at this?
Always my upcoming fight is the most important fight in my life, so it's nothing changed for me.
Take me, through getting the call for this one and when you knew that that was the opponent on the other end. What did you think about the matchup? What did you think about the opportunity?
I was just happy, I was happy I can fight again. They said that I'm gonna fight in December, so I was rushing back from Hungary. So I'm in camp since October. I wasn't prepared for this fight, but they told me like before 2 months. So I was just happy, I didn't want it to wait anymore, I just want to fight.
Lots going on here. Main event, 5 rounds. Very likely that, the winner between you two puts himself next in line for a title shot, pending what happens in the next title fight. So with all that going on, is this the kind of environment that you've been waiting for, I guess, kind of, that you feel like you can thrive in, kind of under that big spotlight and under the pressure?
Yes, I think this is a great timing for me. This is the great process for me. I don't think so I'm going to fight 5 rounds, but I prepare for 5 rounds ROR. So it's a big test for me before the title fight. But for me, this is the title fight. I have to look every fight like a title fight. I think this is the good mentality.
Take me through a little bit what you feel like he brings to the table, and I guess where he's dangerous for you, because before, like you said, before you can get to a title fight, you've got to win this one that you're considering a title fight.
I mean, I improved a lot. Still, I didn't show my whole skill set, during my fights, but I really know I am one of the best 145er, and I am one of the strongest 145er on the world. And I mean, he's a really, really good opponent, but I already fought like this level. I fought Jeremy Kennedy, Pat Curran, former world champion, Pico, Josenaldo Silva. I'm just ready, I have to be myself,
I know clearly you're not going to be looking past a guy like this toward the potential for a shot with the AJ and Pitbull winner, but you do look at that fight, and I wonder, I guess, how you see that fight playing out, and is there a preference that you'd have over who you would maybe match up better against when it comes your time to fight for the title?
I mean, I got this question the whole week, but like I said, I just focus on Mets now, but I really don't care who I get next after this. Pitbull is a legend, AJ is a star now, so for me it doesn't matter. I would fight both of them, Thank you.
Adam, you talked about facing difficult talent, people like the former champ Caldwell. Your second fight in Bellator was a co-main event. What's different about this fight being your first main event for Bellator?
Honestly, I don't feel extra pressure or something. And I like when the people are watching me, So, for example, if somebody is coming to the gym and they watch the spar, or during this week in the locker room, other coaches, they are watching me. I like it. And a lot of fighters, I fought in Hungary 2 times under the Bellator roster, and for me the best feeling on the world, fighting at home. And some fighters feels extra pressure, but it just gives me more energy. So the main event is just like, extra motivation for me, show my skill set.
Okay. Speaking of your home country of Hungary, I know that it's been getting in the news a lot due to refugees and things of that nature. What, if any, impact has the conflict had on you?
I had to stop read the news. because it's close, very close. Ukraine is our neighbor, and after this fight, I wanna go back and take care of my family if something happens. But in this week, I just turn off the news from my days, and I just focus on. So I have to really focus on that.
Excellent. Last question. Last time Bellator was here in St. Louis, it was headlined by your teammate, Michael Chandler.
Oh.
What kind of impact has he had on you? Has he given you any kind of suggestions, any support being here, seeing as this is his home city?
Michael is a really nice guy. He was always nice with me, and honestly, I didn't know he fought here, but he just gave me a huge hug, and he really believes me. He really believes I'm one of the best 45er on the world, and it's just a pleasure to train like those champs. Like Michael Chandler, Kamaru Usman, Gilbert Burns. They are great and great persons. Thank you.
Hey, Adam. Brunel recently made a comment about your record saying that it doesn't really mean much. All that matters is the caliber of fighters that you've faced. How do you feel about that comment he made? Do you feel insulted by it at all? Do you take a lot of pride in being 17-1?
I don't know. I didn't listen to the interview. Like I said, I just focus on myself now. I don't know what he's talking about. I beat a former champ. Pico, I fought Jeremy Kennedy, who fought in the UFC also. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay. Also, a lot of people, they agree that this is the best fight out of all the organizations this weekend. Does that put a lot of pressure on you, knowing that the fans are putting this on such a high pedestal?
I don't feel extra pressure on that. I love fighting, so I just want to go there and fight.
All right, great. Thanks for taking my question, Adam. Good luck
Thank you.
Saturday.
Thank you.
Mills?
Hey, how's it going, Adam? This is Mills, part of Pub Sports Radio. I see you're on a 3-fight win streak right now. When you're going into that cage ready to fight, like what's going through your mind? Are you ready to kill, or are you just trying to go out there and get a win and get out of here unharmed and everything?
No, when I go to the cage, I really changed. I'm a different man. I have to get in fight mode, So yeah, I'm like ready to kill, but as soon as the referee stopped, I am back. So it's a little different man in the cage.
All right, man, I'm gonna be rooting for you this weekend. Let's get it done.
Thank you.
Santiago?
Good afternoon, Adam. Hello from Amsterdam. Thank you for the time. You have been with Bellator MMA since 2017. Did the promotion take good care of you from the beginning, Adam? And how good does it feel to have this big push to the top from the promotion?
Bellator was always nice with me, and it was great to fighting at home. I never gonna forget that. I really want to fight in the Hungary again, if it's possible. Maybe for the title, it would be awesome. But it's just good to see a progress. I am from a village where 2,000 people lives, and now I am here. Main event, and I always wanted to put Hungary the map of the MMA, and I think I already did. And I just want to make my country proud.
How did your camp go at Sanford MMA? And did you bring the Dutch master Henry Hooft with you in your corner?
The camp was great. It's always, most of the time I'm in Florida, so I'm always in camp. I can say that. But when I have a fight news, I always push more. Henry doesn't come this time. Kami Barzini is coming with Jared Gordon. He's my teammate. He's a 55er in UFC. And I bring my striking coach from Hungary, Ferenc Beszlen. We worked together since last year. We did a Jeremy fight together also. So these three guys are going to be in my corner.
Did you watch Mats, his last fight against Emmanuel Sanchez? And did you see anything in that fight that kind of surprised you in the wrong way?
I watched that fight in live. I remember that time I didn't think about like he gonna be my next opponent. I think that was very, very close fight. and I wasn't surprised too much because I think Emmanuel is over on his prime, but he was winning in striking, but he doesn't have too much takedown defense. But I really respect Mats. He's a great fighter. I think he has good boxing, good jiu-jitsu, good takedowns. He's well-rounded MMA fighter, so I'm excited to fight against him.
Luis?
Hello, Adam. Hope you're doing well. Luis Cortez from Lucha Libre Online. I have a couple of questions for you. You are currently the most important representative of Hungary in MMA. What makes you an example, a motivation for the youngest, and what aspects do you think should be promoted so that there are more Adam Borics representing your country?
Who I'm not sure I really understand you, but if you mean I'm proud of to be the biggest name in Hungary in MMA, yeah, I'm very very proud of this, and I I am still 28, so I have a lot of fights. I think I have like 5, 6 more years on the top, and but after this, I wanna help to the next generation. But my main reason to fighting to make my country proud, and I really feel when I carry my flag, it gives me a lot of power. So I fight for Hungary, and I'm proud of I am Hungarian.
I'll take two more here. Jay?
Thanks very much, Adam. Welcome back. Quick follow-up question, actually, about something earlier. We had JJ in here talking about that fight back in August, and he said when he missed weight, you had made some crazy demand asking for his whole purse that he was basically going to have to fight for free if he accepted. I'm just wondering if you can comment on that.
I mean, that was that was not my job, my managers or nobody or somebody else, but I don't know. But we didn't test his whole money, so I don't know what he's talking about. I'm always nice with everybody, with my every opponent, but I really don't like him because if you miss weight like 2, 3 pounds, it's okay, but not like 5 or 6. It's disrespectful, and especially if you miss the weight like third times. Why? How could be that fight for the title eliminator when he missed his weight last 2 times? I think it's just disrespectful, and he didn't deserve that shot. I would face against him in one. If they call me like, oh hey, we're not gonna make weight, let's do just catch weight 150. I would say like, of course, let's go. 150 is my weight class. I would love to fight in 150.
I appreciate it. And, you mentioned the Pitbull McKee rematch. There's always the possibility that if Pitbull wins, they do a third match and complete the trilogy, which could leave you on the shelf for a while. Have you thought about whether you would fight or you would sit and wait for the title shot?
No, I would say I would just wait because like I said, I'm in camp since October, so I really wanna rest a little bit. In the last 5 years, I haven't been home more than 1.5 months straight, so I wanna stay more a little bit in Hungary and recovery and focus on my techniques development, and yeah. So who should I fight next? I fought everybody, so doesn't make sense for me.
I appreciate the time.
Thank you.
All right, lastly, Dylan.
Hey there, Adam. I was just kind of curious because it seems like at Sanford MMA, there's both elite level martial artists and like a very friendly support framework as well. Can you speak to training in a gym like that and the importance of having that friendly rapport while getting in great work?
I joined Henry Hoof's team like at 2017, and since that we had different names: Hard Knocks, Combat Club, and now we are Sanford MMA. And the most of the people are the same. It's we have a couple of people who are there from the beginning, and we really support each other. It's like kind of a family. They are my American family, and I really love them. And the training is great there. So look, I just joined to the Bellator 2017, and I don't know, I have 9 or 10 fights, and I just lost only one time. So it's doing good.
Yeah, for sure. And then just lastly here for me, because I was noticing about a week ago on the Instagram, you said you went to a radio show, or a rodeo show rather, and you said you'd never been to an event like that. So kind of fun that that's your first rodeo, literally. Like, what was the whole experience like?
Oh, that was great. You know, I went with my wife and she really likes the horses. And it was great. You know, I have to learn from her because she's teaching me like about the life. Because if I wouldn't have her, I would just watch fights, train, and sleep. And that's it. You know, I'm really boring guy. Or maybe I would dirt biking also. But yeah, I have to go out sometimes, and it was really big help for me, you know, just hang out a little bit and don't think about the fight. So yeah, it was fun, and I loved it.
Thanks so much for the insights, man. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Recording stopped.